Imagine the scene. The year is 1915. The barren landscapes of Antarctica stretch endlessly, and the once mighty ship Endurance is ensnared in the unyielding grip of a glacial prison. The ambient silence, punctuated only by the chilling Arctic winds and the groaning protestations of the beleaguered ship, radiates a profound isolation. It's here we find Ernest Shackleton, the legendary explorer, and his brave crew. They had set sail on the ambitious Endurance Expedition, dreaming of achieving the first land crossing of the Antarctic. Fate, however, had a different narrative. The hostile Antarctic had seized their ship, transforming it into a frozen monument, stranded far from all human contact, devoid of communication. Despite the insurmountable odds, Shackleton's leadership emerged. His tenacity remained unshaken, his spirit unquenchable. He knew his crew's survival rested on his decisions, and his ability to keep morale high amidst daunting circumstances. It would have been effortless to capitulate and relinquish hope in the face of such adversity. But Shackleton was hewn from a different rock. His unwavering determination, his indomitable will, emerged as the very backbone of their survival. Amidst the frigid desolation of Antarctica, he kindled a beacon of hope, a living testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind. Against all odds, Shackleton decided not to yield to the merciless Antarctic, but to fight for survival. But who was this man who stared down the Antarctic and refused to blink? For that, we need to travel back in time to 1874, to the birth of Ernest Shackleton in Ireland. In the heart of Ireland's County Kildare, Ernest Henry Shackleton was born on February 15, 1874, the second of 10 children. His father, Henry Shackleton, was a farmer, while his mother, Henrietta Letitia Sophia Gavin, hailed from a family with a history of seafaring. Ernest's childhood was steeped in tales of seafarers and adventurers, sparking a fascination with exploration that would shape his entire life. At the tender age of 6, Shackleton's life took a dramatic turn. His father decided to study medicine, uprooting the family to the bustling city of London. This move from rural Ireland to the heart of the British Empire marked a significant shift in young Ernest's life. He became a keen reader, devouring books on travel and adventure that further ignited his passion for exploration. School, however, was not Shackleton's forte. He was restless, eager for adventure. At the age of 16, he made a decision that would set the course for his life. He joined the Merchant Navy. This was no small feat for a young boy. It was a world of hard work, discipline, and danger. But it was also a world of adventure, discovery, and camaraderie. Shackleton quickly proved his mettle, rising through the ranks. His natural leadership abilities shone through, earning the respect and loyalty of his crew. He learned to navigate the high seas, weather storms, and face the unknown with courage and determination. This was the making of the man who would later brave the harshest conditions on Earth. It prepared him for the grand stage of polar exploration, where he would face challenges that would test the limits of human endurance. The open sea was his classroom, the ship his home, and the crew his family. Shackleton's first encounter with the polar wilderness began in 1901 as a third officer on the Discovery Expedition led by Robert Falcon Scott. This expedition, while not reaching the South Pole, set a new record for the furthest south latitude. It was a taste of the Antarctic that only fueled Shackleton's desire for exploration. In 1907, Shackleton, unable to resist the call of the Antarctic, launched the Nimrod Expedition. This was his chance to make his mark in history, his opportunity to reach the untouched South Pole. The Nimrod Expedition, however, was fraught with challenges. The team faced harsh weather conditions, dwindling supplies, and the physical strain of the unyielding Antarctic terrain. Despite these adversities, Shackleton and his crew managed to reach the magnetic South Pole and Mount Erebus, becoming the first to do so. They also achieved a new, farthest south latitude, coming within just 97 miles of the South Pole. It was a monumental achievement, yet tinged with the disappointment of not reaching the pole. Shackleton was quoted saying, "Better a live donkey than a dead lion," highlighting his priority of his crew's safety over personal glory. These expeditions were more than mere journeys across ice. They were tests of endurance, courage, and the human spirit. They showcased Shackleton's unwavering resolve and his remarkable leadership skills. His decisions, often made in the face of life-threatening situations, ensured the survival of his crew against all odds. But Shackleton's obsession with the Antarctic was far from over. His most daring adventure was yet to come. The early 20th century was a time of exploration, of pushing boundaries, of daring to dream the impossible. It was the heroic age of Antarctic exploration, and Shackleton was right in the thick of it. In this era marked by courage and audacity, Shackleton planned his most ambitious venture yet, the Endurance Expedition. His aim? A trans-Antarctic crossing, a feat never achieved before. He knew the risks, yet the allure of the unknown was too strong to resist. The planning phase was as meticulous as it was extensive. Every detail, from the selection of the crew to the procurement of provisions, was carefully considered. Shackleton handpicked a team of 27 men, each chosen for their skills, resilience, and spirit of adventure. The ship, aptly named Endurance, was built to withstand the harshest conditions imaginable. However, the Antarctic was not a foe to be underestimated. Just months into their journey, Endurance was trapped in pack ice. The crew was stranded, their dream of a trans-Antarctic crossing slipping away. The conditions were brutal, the temperatures plummeting, and the morale sinking. But this is where Shackleton's leadership shone the brightest. He rallied his men, encouraging them to stay hopeful and focused. He was a beacon of positivity, maintaining morale through games, music, and storytelling. His priority was clear: the survival of his crew. In a daring rescue mission, Shackleton and 5 of his men embarked on a perilous journey in a small lifeboat, braving freezing temperatures and treacherous seas. After 16 grueling days, they reached South Georgia, a whaling station, and organized a rescue for the stranded crew. Despite the failure of the expedition to achieve its original objective, Shackleton's leadership in ensuring the survival of his crew made him a hero. His endurance, resilience, and unwavering spirit serve as a testament to human fortitude, etching his name in the annals of history as a true pioneer of the heroic age of Antarctic exploration. Shackleton's final years were marked by the same restlessness and love for adventure that had typified his existence. A man who had spent a significant part of his life in the awe-inspiring yet harsh environs of the Antarctic, Shackleton found himself missing its unique allure. The immense ice shelves, the endless expanses of snow, the biting cold winds that could freeze the marrow in your bones. These were the elements that held a strange, irresistible attraction for him. They beckoned him, enticed him, whispered to him in the quiet of the night, teasing the explorer in him with the promise of the uncharted and the unknown. By 1921, Shackleton was a man of 47, his body ravaged by the rigors of his past expeditions and the toll of time. Yet this did not deter him from embarking on another daring journey. It would be the final act of a life that had been dedicated to exploration and discovery. Dubbed as the Shackleton-Rowett Expedition, its ambitious goal was the circumnavigation of the Antarctic continent. However, destiny had charted a different course for Shackleton. The man who had braved the harshest of climates and the most formidable of challenges met his end aboard his ship, the Quest, moored off South Georgia in early January 1922. A fatal heart attack took him away from the world that had known him as a trailblazer, a pioneer, a man possessed by the spirit of adventure. His death signaled the end of the heroic age of Antarctic exploration. In a poignant gesture, his wife requested that he be buried in South Georgia. His final resting place symbolically pointed towards his beloved Antarctica, a constant reminder of his lifelong love affair with exploration. But the story of Ernest Shackleton didn't end with his death. Rather, it marked the beginning of an enduring legacy. His leadership style, a unique blend of empathy, concern for his men, and an unwavering commitment to their safety, continues to be a subject of study in military academies and business schools. His resilience, his courage, his ability to face adversity with a spirit that refused to be crushed. These qualities have ensured that his name lives on, not just in the annals of history, but in the hearts of those who dare to dream and explore. Indeed, Shackleton's name is etched in the geographical landscapes of Antarctica, with the Shackleton Ice Shelf and the Shackleton Range standing as testaments to his exploits. Ernest Shackleton, the man who wrestled with the Antarctic and lived to tell the tale, left a legacy of leadership, courage, and an indomitable spirit that continues to inspire explorers around the world. Thanks for joining us at Famous Figures. Please like, comment, and subscribe.